If you don't learn how to control your mind, it will control you. And let's be honest, most of us live like prisoners to our own thought. We overthink, we self-sabotage, we talk ourselves out of opportunity. Your mind is a tool, not your master. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take back control even when it feels impossible. Most of us were never taught how to think. We were taught how to react. Your brain is wired for survival, not for peace. So it scans for threats. It repeats what's familiar and it clings to old belief. So when you feel stuck in anxiety, comparison, and fear, it's not your fault. It's your conditioning. But the great thing about the brain, it can be rewired. Your thoughts are not facts, they're looped. And if you don't interrupt that loop, your brain will just keep replaying the same story on repeat. I'm not good enough. People don't like me. What if I fail? You don't change those thoughts by thinking positive. You change it by first being aware of what's going on in your mind, and secondly, by replacing it with a better story. That's what control actually looks like. Here's what worked for me when I felt completely lost in my own head. The first step is to catch it. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? It's very important to be aware of the dialogue or the thought that's going on in your mind, because once you know that, it will be easier for you to go to the next step. It'll be easier for you to change those thoughts, because awareness in anything that you do in life is very, very, very important. That's where 50% of the job is already done, because once you're aware of it, it's going to be easier for you to change it. It's going to be easy for you to stop the pattern. Okay, so awareness is very important, and you do this by asking yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? What dialogue keep going on in my head? What thought keep popping up in my head? The second step is to clean it up. This is where you challenge the story or the thought. You ask questions like, is this thought helpful? Is this thought true? Who would I be if I did not have this thought? The third and last step is to rewire it. This is where you replace the thought or the story with the better one. It's very important not to go for fake positivity. Okay, for example, I was someone who was very insecure. I did not like my face. Every time I would look at myself in the mirror, I would not like what I see. I was very, very insecure, and I did not go for me not liking myself to the next day I am beautiful. No, I started giving myself little evidence on why I am beautiful. This is so important. You don't want to go from 0 to 100, because when you go to 0 to 100, if something happens, it's going to be easy for you to go back to 0. Okay, so you want to build that confidence, you want to build that trust in yourself, you want to add evidence every day, little evidence, like I like my smile, I like my hair, I like my eyes. That's going to build more trust, that's going to build more confidence, and that's going to make you have more control in your life. So you want to change your story to a more empowering story that you have evidence with. True control is when you decide what gets to stay in your mind. Most people let the mind run wild all day, and then they wonder why they feel exhausted. Give your mind a job. Each morning, ask yourself, what do I want my brain to focus on today? Maybe it's healing yourself. Maybe it's being more conscious of the thought that's going on in your mind. Maybe it's looking for ways to better off your business. It's also important to not let your brain focus on what you're afraid of. Direct it to what you're building. Your mind is powerful, but it needs direction, and that direction comes from you. Here's what I want you to remember. You are not your thought. You are the one observing them. Your thought are habits, not truth. They can be rewired. Your peace comes from awareness, not control. The moment you notice the loop, you already have power. Your brain works for you, not the other way around. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.